Another Wednesday means it's another day for the Great Debate. It's Sam here, and I've got Kirsten in the studio for the Great Debate today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and you know, I made a mistake last time. I'm not going to let it happen again. You're not going to catch me off guard. I am focused. I am ready to debate, and today's topic is school, because back to school season is here. You know, a lot of the kids are about to go back to school, and we have somewhat discussed this before. We have quite different opinions on which classes are our favorite. So what is your favorite class in school?
My favorite class was definitely English.
English. You see, English would be pretty low down on my list of favorite subjects in school. My number one, by far, is math.
The worst class ever.
Math.
Math is horrible. There's nothing good about math. It's pointless.
It's pointless.
It's hard.
I'm looking at the clock right now. You know that clock? When I look at the clock, I use math.
Reading a clock has nothing to do with math.
Do you what? Do you really believe that?
Reading a clock?
Reading a clock and math is the same thing. Math is
What?
numbers. You have to add.
How is reading a clock math?
How is it not math? Because you have to add to the clock. Like if I want to know if I told you to be in the studio at 2:30 and it's 2 o'clock, you're gonna do some math to figure out how long it's gonna be until you get in the studio.
No.
You have to do the math.
I'm just gonna look at the clock and be like, oh, 2:25, time to go in the studio.
That's why math is so useful.
No.
It is math is so useful.
I will concur that basic math is useful.
It's very useful.
But anything like geometry, when does a normal person use geometry?
When
or
they wanna have fun.
algebra, solve for x. What is the shadow of this triangle? What is the circumference of this circle? When do you use that in your normal life? When do I tell me when I use this in my real life? It would tell me when you send me say you want to tell me to do something. You send me a message. I read your message. Oh, you forgot the comma right there. Oh, you need a semicolon or blah blah blah. Preposition, all that crazy grammar nonsense. You use that more. You write and read every day.
I don't need all that grammar. That was the
but
one thing.
But you have to know how to write and read, correct?
I know how to write and read.
Exactly.
I got that
Which
down.
Which is why English is more important.
Here's my number one reason why I like math more than English and why I will always like math more than English. It's because math, you get a problem, right? And you get an answer. There's one answer to the problem. You know the answer. It doesn't matter who you are.
I don't like that
because
then you get it wrong and it's like, oh, no. At least with English, you can get partial credit. You can have essay answers.
No, you see, because you
can be creative. Everyone can have a different answer. Everything's up for interpretation. Math is just, the answer is 2.
I don't need interpretation.
You're wrong.
Interpretation, it takes too much effort. So if you got a math problem wrong, you can backtrack the steps. You can find out exactly where you got it wrong.
Why would I want to?
Because you got it wrong. You want to know how to get it right. It's as simple as that.
It's boring. It's not interesting.
It's not boring.
It's so
There's so much you can do with it. It's like a puzzle.
I would rip it up.
Puzzles are fun. Puzzles are so much fun.
No.
Yes, they are.
English helps you think. You write in every single job that you're going to have.
All I care about is effective communication, and I don't...
Which involves writing. Does it involve math?
It can. I can make it involve math. Well, luckily, we've got some differing opinions. Rebecca doesn't think anything that involves numbers is good.
Yes,
which
Rebecca.
I disagree with. Candace says science is the best. Science was my
least. I do like science.
I never got a single A in a science class ever.
Really?
Not once. Well, I think one thing we agree on though is that what's your second favorite class?
History.
There. See, I agree with that. History is a lot of fun. Because
history involved math.
It already happened. Well, if you want to know how many years ago something happened, if it happened in 1957, I'll be like, oh, 60 years ago. Math is just fun. I think that's why I like math. It's not about the use. It's about how fun it is.
I think you were the first person in my life I've met that thinks math is fun.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Sam, and I will be here for the foreseeable future. All right. Well, we again can agree to disagree. Thank you, Petty Officer Kirsten Palmertree, for stopping by the studio for another great debate. We'll be right back at it next week, every Wednesday, of course, at 2:30 to hear us go at it, and probably never come to an agreement on anything, but we will try.